Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
My name's Daniel, and before any of you ask, no, I wouldn't walk 5,000 miles. No, I do not know the price of a BT broadband package. And no, the Milky Bars are fucking well not on me. I'm now going to try and raise the intellectual bar for the evening by reciting a poem what I wrote. It goes like this. I woke up early today. My brow was sweating. My skin was grey. In an instant I knew I was all set to do a truly magnificent poo. Armed with a book and a drink, I sat on the loo, put my mug on the sink. I strained and I pushed, almost cracking my back, and began to wish I brought a snack. Then all of a sudden, a sound like a gun signalled the poo had finally begun. This king of the dumps, which starts with a fart, is truly, seriously, shit as art. You can forget your Van Goghs, your Damien Hirst, your Banksy graffiti, that bed by that bird, because nothing comes close, nothing even appeals to what a lift of my arse cheeks now reveal. The people should come to see what I've done. Writers should praise it in the Times and the Sun. The Tate Modern and Louvre should duel at fucking dawn to see whose walls my shit should adorn. But despite its beauty, its obvious allure, there's no change in the fact it is just manure. A truly magnificent poo it may be, but 3 flushes and a scrub and another flush and a couple more scrubs and a bit of a go with the plunger, one final scrub, sent it off to the sea. Thank you very much. Now you might find this a little bit hard to believe that a man who has time to write poems about poo is also a dad, but I am. Although that fact in itself is quite amazing, because you see, a few years ago I went to the doctor's one day. The doctor said to me, he said, Daniel, you've got bollock knack. And he promptly chopped one off. Thankfully, there is a happy ending to the story, on the basis that my sole surviving testicle has gone on to earn something of a cult status in our house, where it is reverentially referred to as the Powerball. Now, the reason for this has nothing to do with the National Lottery or the fact that it gets my whites whiter than white. It is down to the fact that back in my 2 testicle days, I never got anyone pregnant, ever. Didn't even come close, Harry. But no sooner was I down to 1 testicle and bang! Back of the neck, there was a bun in my wife's oven. There were high fives and manly hugs all around the fucking place. These days, though, me and the old Powerball only have to look at it the wrong bloody way, and there's another baby on the way. I've actually got 2 little boys who strangely have a shitload more than 2 little toys. There's always a couple of Rolf Harris fans in the audience. Thank fuck for that. Now, both my lads are still pretty young, which does mean that I'm very much a novice when it comes to parenting. And as a novice, I still find myself absolutely flabbergasted whenever I unearth one of the dark truths of parenting. Flabbergasted is a good word, isn't it? Makes me think of whales farting for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, the dark truths of parenting, for those of you who are lucky enough not to be parents yet, are the things they don't tell you before you get pregnant, because if they did, nobody would get pregnant and the world would end. Take sex. Please do, because I am cheap and very, very easy. Now, sex, as a parent, is dangerous on every single possible level. If you're not finding yourself being interrupted mid-thrust by an incisive toddler's question, Daddy, will the Leveson inquiry ever end? Then you're finding yourself screaming in absolute and utter fucking agony on the basis that a piece of that self-same toddler's Lego has somehow, inexplicably, got itself lodged up your arsehole. And it doesn't fucking end there, because the price of sex, the very real danger of the price of sex, especially when you're packing a Powerball in your pants is another fucking toddler. I'm going to finish now with another poem. This is called She Dribbled on My Pillow.